Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi le 12 septembre. This is a pretty light day today. You do have your quiz over our personne spéciale numéro 2, Heaven. I'm going to have you do a quick write. And then to practice, continue listening to La Chanson so you're really familiar with those numbers, as well as TPR. Hopefully you got a little bit of practice with this and were able to use it for the video yesterday. Again, this is just vocab that will keep coming up and coming up. So if you practice with that video and really listen to the stuff and practice the gestures, hopefully that vocab will really start to sink in. Okay. For the quiz about heaven, you're just going to go to Schoology. Now, for the most part, our quizzes will all be in one form. They will have one form per quiz. So that means that you'll have a Schoology assignment that looks like this with a form that's attached or linked. Okay. And then everything is going to be done in this form. So you put your name in. This is where I did an interview with Heaven, like the interview I did with my daughter that I showed you last week. Here's the write and discuss. It is a little different because the date is different, but that won't make a difference for the quiz. Here's the video of me asking the quiz questions, and you're going to answer right here. That is different from last week when you had a separate video and had to use your listening quiz form to answer the questions. So just be aware that that's different. This is usually the format that we're going to have. Using that listening quiz form, the button is not typically what we're going to do. So usually you will not need to use this button like you did last week. That was an exception. So sometimes you will, but this week that will not be the case, and usually that will not be the case. Okay, so you're taking that quiz. Again, if you wanted to do a little bit of review, all the vocab from the little interview with Heaven is in these two slides up here from yesterday. And then the only other thing I want you to do is a quick write. Just like last week, you are going to, I'm going to put this here, you're going to set a timer for 30 seconds. And I want you to try to write as much as you can in French in those 30 seconds. So that means that you're going to be writing things like je m'appelle, bonjour. Maybe you'll be repeating yourself if you can't think of enough things to fill those 30 seconds, but it goes by fast. At the top, I need you to write jeudi le 12 septembre. So at the top of your quick write for today, you're going to write jeudi le 12 septembre. Then set your timer and write for 30 seconds. Remember, you're not typing, you are handwriting. This should go in the quick write section of your cahier, your notebook, and it will then be used later on to turn in a quick write portfolio. So for right now, just write it. Later on, I'm going to have you take a photo of it and submit it in a portfolio, but that's later. So just for now, just do the writing part. And that's it for today. Take that quiz, do that writing. You can practice these, but I'm not collecting anything for that. So like I said, overall a pretty easy day. I will have one last office hours this week, today from noon to 12:30. So please stop by Michon French Online if I can help you with anything. Otherwise, feel free to email, and I will see you in my video tomorrow. Au revoir tout le monde!